Hello humans, how art thou today? Doing pretty dandy myself, just got back from vacazione. Although vacation was kind of rough because I don't know, I had my Gen Con event, which was awesome, but then I overdid it and was like really sick and chest pains, and then I broke out in hives like a little bit later, and then my lymph node all got swollen up and all kinds of madness, so it was like boom boom. Still a little swollen right here. Hopefully that goes down. I'm not gonna keel over or anything like that, which would suck. Other than that, last week's video was Gen Con. This week's video is going to be a movie review video. I'm probably gonna get slaughtered in the downvotes because of all the Nolanites out there, but we'll take a look. So today's video, I'm gonna be reviewing Dunkirk. Now, Dunkirk is a interesting movie that I will flat out tell you I did not like at all. Now, I like a lot of period piece movies. I had no problem with The Letters of Iwo Jima, Saving Private Ryan. Shoot, that's all I can think of off the top of my head. But all those movies were definitely good. A lot of military movies are totally fine. Dunkirk was just not a good movie, and I give it a 3 out of 10. Now, it did really well because it was made by Christopher Nolan, and a lot of people just like Christopher Nolan. I do too. He made amazing movies, Batman, Hello, and many more. And that's the reason why I got good reviews, because anything he makes typically just gets good reviews because it's made by Christopher Nolan. And that really ticks me off. I asked someone who said they really liked the movie what exactly they liked about it, and they just kept telling me it was a good movie, but couldn't tell me why. It's because there's not really much good about the movie. Pretty much, it's a decent movie, and I do respect the men, the men and women of the military, and all the things that had to happen during the Dunkirk period, and all the madness. And there are some good pieces in the movie that make you really say, "Wow, that's really that's crazy how that went down." So the movie, there's really no start finish. There's no real plot to it. So basically, it's where the men and the soldiers are trying to get off the beach of Dunkirk and everything like that. They're retreating. That military army is, and how tons of people from like England and everything kind of take their boats over, citizens, and save these people. And that's a pretty cool premise. But the entire movie is like the same scene, the same situation. It shows these few random soldiers, and like for one part in the movie, this guy is like running to the other side of the beach, trying to get on this escape ship, and he's carrying a I don't know what are those things called, the stretcher, and has a soldier on there, and it literally takes about 10 to 15 minutes of that movie showing him running, then going back to the ship, then running, then back to the ship, then running, then back to the ship, for so long, and you're like, holy shit, are you just gonna make it or not? Like, this is really annoying. Other scenes in the movie will have like the same scene played out 3 or 4 different times from 3 or 4 different perspectives, but they're not particularly interesting scenes that you really care to see the other perspectives on. So that was really aggravating. So many scenes would be played out that would be really long, like the fighter scene, the fighter jets, which were really cool, but took like a half hour just to make something happen. Or the boat scene, where he would be sitting there trying to get from point A to point B that took half the movie to get there, and then all of a sudden all the boats got there, and there was like 100 boats and whatnot. It was just a really bad movie, and I know I'm gonna get downvotes because there are tons of people who just love it because of Nolan's name on it, but I'm taking the risk. I don't care, because I'm telling you right now, it was not a great movie. Don't waste your money, and even if you're not addicted to Christopher Nolan, then you're not gonna be like that. You might be like, oh, it was decent, or oh, I didn't like it. Me, when I saw it, I was just like, man, when's this movie gonna end? This is just not interesting to me. And again, it's not because, like I said, I don't have any problem with period piece movies or anything like that. It just was not filmed well. I mean, sit down with me, somebody, and talk to me about like what the movie was truly about, and they'll be like, well, it was getting the guys off Dunkirk, the Dunkirk event. Okay, what happened in the movie? Well, there was a couple of fighter jet scenes, and pretty much it was the entire movie about them getting on the boats. And what else? Well, that's about it, really. What? I took all my family out to go see that. Paid like $70 to see this movie because there was like 7 of us or 6 of us there, and it's ridiculous. There's a lot better movies out there, and I don't need blast 'em, shoot 'em up movies or crazy good movies or anything like that to satisfy me. I mean, I like I said, I mean, Letters of Iwo Jima was freaking awesome. Saving Private Ryan was freaking awesome. Honestly, other movies recently were awesome too. The Bodyguard was pretty good, or Hitman's Bodyguard, that was pretty funny. But I don't know, I just don't think you should waste your money and go and see it. I think it was successful because his name was on it. It got good reviews because people like his name, and critics typically like that kind of slow-moving, like artsy-fartsy crap, anyways. What's his face was in that movie? Bane. I forgot his name. Whatever his name is, that actor played that was a pleasant surprise seeing him, but I just didn't care about the characters that much, and I'm not a jackass for saying that. Just I was not emotionally involved in the movie. My mom, who's been a movie critic for a long time, not professional, she just watches a ton of movies, more than the normal person, like has thousands and thousands of movies, ran a video store, all kinds of stuff like that. Was just like, that was a terrible movie. I was falling asleep, and my sister and her husband, brother-in-law, they just didn't seem too into it. And my dad loved it. He was in the military, and that's what I'm saying. You might have some people who have connections to that movie, like a lot of military people might actually enjoy it. People who, I don't think anyone, maybe a grandfather, great-grandfather kind of age might be like, oh wow, that's pretty done pretty well. That's for something you want to go to the movies and see. It should not have done as well as it did in the movie theater. It kind of just blows my mind. That's not something you watch. If I'd watched it on my couch, I'd be like, oh, that ain't bad, whatever, it's is what it is, moving on. But going to see that movie is definitely not worth it. So I'm gonna give it a 3.5 out of 10 because there were some cool scenes. Like I said, the fighter planes going back and forth were really cool. The realism was pretty cool. But I mean, you're probably wondering after you're watching this video, what exactly is it about? And that's what I'm saying. There's just nothing. There's no substance at all. It's just literally hundreds of thousands of men trying to get off a beach. A few of them they focus on to give you some sort of like hero of the story. They literally focus on a few of them that you don't even have any emotional connection to. The fighter planes were just them stopping people from bombing the boats, and then the boats from the UK coming, like citizens coming to rescue the people because they didn't have enough military boats or ships. That's it. There's nothing else there. So, moving on, as you can see, I'm going to try to make my videos on Friday from now on to make it a little bit easier, maybe a little bit earlier next time. Went out to a China buffet today. It was so good. Other than that, next Friday, I'll probably be looking to make an Is It Worth It video, and then just toss me some other ideas on different things you might want to see me do. Alright, humans, I will leave it at that, meow. And hopefully you guys don't slaughter me in the comments because I am not following the trend of being a Nolanite, a lover of Christopher Nolan. Alright, humans, have a good one.